The Bethel Dual Language Program is a program in which students who are monolingual English and native Spanish speakers are combined. Este programa es muy especial para esta área porque es la primera vez en el distrito Bethel que hemos tenido un programa con la meta de prevenir bilingüismo, multiculturalismo y biliteracy. When you think about the very first day of school, when they're going to lunch, because lunch is always a favorite for kindergarten, and the teacher says, "Fórmense en la línea," half the kids are going to look around and say, "What do I do?" And at that very moment, the half that speak Spanish are able to be role models because they understand what's going on, and the students who are learning Spanish are able to then be able to look around, problem solve, and say, well, they're lining up, so maybe I'll line up too.
Sígueme, por favor.
I tend to say things over and over the same way, especially at the beginning. So I say, levántense, levántense, which is stand up. And I say it with the same inflection every time, the same speed every time, and the same gesture every time.
Mayo, julio,
Agosto, septiembre, octubre, noviembre, diciembre.
They have to use more songs and rhymes and physical movements, and they have to structure and scaffold the experience so that all kids can access it.
We sing the days of the week, we sing the months of the year, we sing the colors, and we have a little dance that goes with it.
Dance, motion, repetition.
I had one mom that says, I know she's really shy in class, but I want you to know the minute she gets in the door, she's singing this stuff at the top of her lungs. Yo tengo una tía llamada Mónica, y cuando va a bailar, le dicen ulala, 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 le dicen ulala.
Our students are encouraged to talk to one another in Spanish.
There are a lot of older kids that speak Spanish, so they hear me speaking Spanish and they're like, Spanish? So then they come up and they're talking to me in Spanish. And then I'm connecting my students with older kids in the school that speak Spanish.
That's what immersion is all about.
We have students from this area. We also have some out-of-district students from Puyallup and even University Place who are coming into our district to access this program.
Okay, muy bien. Qué bueno, Consuelo.
At a younger age, when you're just developing your first language and you bring a second language on side by side, it takes longer, but you learn it better and you're able to retain it for life. Now, one of the things about our program is it's a 90-10 model.
And what that means is that first year, 90% of the instruction is in Spanish, 10% is English.
But then in second grade, it becomes 80% Spanish, 20% English.
Third grade will be 70-30.
Fourth grade, 60-40.
And then by the time they get up to fifth grade, it'll be a 50-50.
So it's half the day in English, half the day in Spanish.
Good afternoon, good afternoon. How about you? How about you? Well, thank you, very well, thank you. How about you? How about you?
And so this program really creates that environment where both cultures are valued, both cultures are used, and all students have that high expectation of student success in English and in Spanish too.
Mis estudiantes son tan preciosísimos, les encanta aprender y les encanta ayudar uno al otro y el otro al uno, y siempre están ayudando entre sí y participando juntos. Entonces eso me hace sentir tan orgullosa de ellos.